and welcome to Couples Therapy. Yeah, I was playing around with the makeup looks this time. Kind of cool, right? Okay, so by the way, he knows that what I have, he's going to have at some point during this, so you should have seen the ones he said no to. He probably would have said no to this one if I'd given him a choice, but he'd said no to no, another one. And I'm beginning to realize he's not saying no because it doesn't look good on me. He's saying no because he doesn't want to wear it. So I'm going to go with this one. I wanted to go with some funky hair color too, but it was coloring both of our hair at the same time. So UCAM, which by the way, I try to thank them every show, work on your hair camera thing. It was giving both of us hair color, and it shouldn't have. Okay. So, last episode, y'all may not have been the last episode for y'all. I did all the talking.
You did the vast majority. You had me taking care of the dogs. But yeah, you were talking about Comic-Con and put on the Cape Foundation and
Phoenix Fan Fusion. Yay, Phoenix Fan. Oh, by the way, one thing I didn't mention is I paid for a photo op and an autograph with Chuck Norris. And that was on Saturday that I couldn't go. So my adopted children, not really adopted, but kind of semi-adopted.
Friends of ours.
That call me Mama K and call themselves my children.
Friends.
Really good.
Like I said.
Told ya. Anyway, so they went and did the photo for me. I told them that seriously, since I was going to lose it, they could have just swapped it in for whatever character or session they wanted. But they went and got the Chuck Norris picture for me and got it signed. And Chuck Norris said to tell Mom to feel better. So that was pretty awesome. Anyway, so now we want to talk about something on the top of mind for Mr. Tim here. Because he's been getting a little peeved.
Well, there are things I don't understand. For example, why people are still drinking and driving. Why people are still smoking.
And it's not just young people.
Yeah. Why people wear pajamas to the grocery store.
I'm not going to fuss at that one.
Why people can't pull their pants up when they go out.
Oh, my goodness. I was watching some video the other day, and it's like the more he tried to do something, the lower his pants fell. And I was literally looking at an underwear-covered butt.
Yeah. Why? Why?
It's not sexy. I don't know why people out there think it's sexy. This is one of the fashion things that came from prison because men don't have belts to hold their britches up. And for some reason, they think it's still attractive on the outside. Okay, what may have attracted you, a prison wife, is not what's going to work when you're in the real world. Or it shouldn't. Please God, it shouldn't work. I don't know of any woman that went, oh my God, look at that cotton-clad ass right there. I just got to have me some.
Yeah. Cute undies. Yeah. No.
No, they're usually like, skid marks and stuff, so I don't need to see that close. Anyway, what else is irritating you? Other than me putting my cup down on the microphone.
Yeah.
By the way, have you called me Dr. Royal today yet? I didn't think so.
Random thoughts.
That's how my brain works.
People who just automatically assume that someone's going to call them by a particular title and on every single day. I mean, what's up with that?
People that paid a shit ton of money and time and effort to get that extra title. And you like me calling you husband every day, don't you? Am I right, ladies? Or am I right? And he's a cute one, too.
I just thought it was funny how when you were looking at me, talking at me,
you had makeup the whole time?
No, your lips were moving, but then so were the lipstick. They weren't really in sync.
Yeah, and everybody nowadays talks about catfishing apps. Okay, hello. Ever since the advent of makeup for women, there's been catfishing, if that's what you're going to call it. For some reason, they want women, and this ain't the makeup they probably want their women in, let's be honest. But they want women to look good and to cover up all those, pimples and everything like that, and to look good and to do up their eyes and their lips and be all sexy. But for some reason, their pock-marked whiskers, scrab, old guy eyes are supposed to be sexy.
I shaved today.
He did.
I had a call with a recruiter.
He had a kind of halfway possible job interview.
Yeah, gonna have another call with her next week.
I mean,
a deep dive into
kind of
who
depressing.
I am.
Kind of depressing.
Oh no, it's beyond kind of depressing. It is depressing.
He's been unemployed for a year. It's hard.
Over a year now, and yeah, it's because
it's hard.
With the great resignation, there's a lot of people out there looking for jobs, and a lot of younger people out there looking for jobs that will get picked before me.
And even though they want, experience in managing teams, they really want someone younger with experience managing teams. And they want people to have hands-on experience in the technology. But, yeah, it's frustrating.
Yeah, I mean, I've been a developer for years. I have no problems rolling the sleeves up and getting elbows deep in the code. But there's just so many different options and languages now. It's just like, well,
he can't go chasing all of them.
That's true.
So
I just got to stick with one and find the right company for me.
Even though I have a great startup idea, he should really be helping me start. He don't want to do that. He'd benefit from it. I mean, if I became a millionaire because of this startup idea, he'd want to benefit from it. So, what else is on your mind that's a pet peeve? Not a pet peeve, the things that are here. Which, by the way, I'm going to take a little umbrage with... Is that where they named her Umbrage?
You think?
It is.
How about this, before you go? In the Harry Potter movies...
Dumbledore?
No, not Umbridge, but the other guy. The other
Couch?
Bad guy is the same guy from Braveheart. Stephen from Braveheart is in the Harry Potter movies. IMDb it. It's mind-blowing. If you look at the guy and you're like, no way.
Oh, that guy.
That guy.
That guy. Yeah, I remember that guy. I don't remember that guy.
I don't remember his name,
guy, but I remember him showing
he's
me.
He's the one
that
that Harry transforms into with the polyjuice potion.
Oh, yeah. And you're like...
That's Stephen from Braveheart.
Yeah, kind of. Okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, the pajamas in the grocery store, why shouldn't people go grocery shopping in their pajamas?
Because they're pajamas.
I mean, people show up at events in their pajamas.
Well, they shouldn't show up in events in pajamas either.
Maybe you don't know their pajamas.
They're pajamas.
I mean, I wear my pajamas everywhere I go.
Yes, you do wear your pajamas under all of your clothes.
I do. It's kind of heartbreaking, though, that I'm not really comfortable in high heels anymore. Although, I wore my high heel platform boots for Fiona Lorian, with Shrek. I wore those much longer and much more comfortably than I wore the wedge boots, which were a lower heel with General Leia. Maybe because I'm not accustomed to wearing wedge boots. Maybe it's because it happened to be first day. I don't know. But anyway. Okay, what else you don't like? The drunk driving really irritates me too.
Yeah. I mean, you're
assault weapons in the hands of the general public, maybe? Or should we not go down that route right now?
I don't think we should go down that route.
Yeah, I don't think the general public should have assault weapons.
There's this whole Second Amendment thing that I think it's now going to boil down to the well-regulated militia part.
Yeah, people should actually read the Constitution.
I have the right to bear arms. Well, yeah, if you're part of a well-regulated militia, you sure do. If you're just a, single-body homeowner type thing, yeah.
Which we're not trying to irritate anyone that has strong opinions on The Second Amendment or Amendment.
Second Amendment.
The Second Amendment. The Second Amendment. I mean, I don't like getting into controversial topics much, but come on, there has to be something. All of you out there who have guns, and you think you have the right to have a ton of guns, of whatever guns you want, which I guess you do. How would you suppose that we fix this problem?
Well, the interesting thing,
what does the NRA recommend?
I saw someone online, they were talking about if we were to remove one gun per minute, it would take over 600 years to remove all the guns in the U.S.
Nobody needs that many guns.
No.
I mean, nobody needs that many Betty Boop collections either.
True.
But my Betty Boops ain't killing anybody.
Well, I mean, like gun collectors, that's fine.
We have friends that are gun collectors.
Yeah, remove the firing pin.
Yeah.
You still have the gun, it's non-operable.
And I understand there's a lot of lobbyists that are out there going on to make sure that gun rights remain, but honest to God, the people who support gun ownership, which, I mean, I support gun ownership, just not that level of gun ownership, but the people who support it, the people who defend it, what would you do to control this disease that we have in our nation? People in the UK own guns. People in Canada own guns. The people in many...
UK, not so much.
Yeah, they do. I was just talking to them on the phone about it the other day, and they're like, yeah, you got people in the rural communities who own guns, who are shooting to keep predators off their, or I guess not predators, but to keep animals off their farm. Those who actually hunt for meat. People who actually...
That's something else. Why?
They have guns, but they don't have our problem.
I was going to say, that's something else that I don't understand.
What?
Hunting these days.
Yeah, when you can go to the store and buy chemical-laced meat. Yeah, why would you want organic? But we're not going to go too far down that route, because thinking of animals in the breeding pens that they do for dairy and for pork and for...
Anyway.
Yeah, we're not going down that route. Okay?
Yeah, and I'm not against owning guns.
I am against big game hunting because, hello.
Yeah. I
who needs to kill giraffes,
I think
rhinos,
at this
elephants?
point, Pandora's box has been open for too long. There's too many guns out there, and the only people gun control really is going to prevent guns from getting are the law-abiding citizens, and it's not the law-abiding citizens that are
the problem.
The problem for the most part.
Nope, it's not. So what else you got a pet peeve about? People who drive slow in the fast lane.
People don't plan ahead for driving. People who are just oblivious in driving. They get in a
people who don't
lane
understand.
They just...
Or you got people in 3 lanes next to each other, all going the same speed. Someone needs to move. You don't go the same speed as the person next to you if you have a way to get in front of them or behind them and continue going the same speed. Leave a lane open for people who are going faster. Yeah, he's probably right. But, I mean, I'm pretty good at defensive driving and knowing how to get an escape cushion around me and everything. Mister, I'm in a hurry and I just don't want to slow down and wait on anybody. Yeah, look at him rolling those pretty blue eyes. So, what else you got, baby?
I don't know. Okay.
I mean, he was on a rant earlier.
I was.
When we were like, oh, let's do an episode. And he's like, arr, 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 arr. You got some of those men in your lives that are just like, arr, 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 arr.
You know, that's not really helping our therapy. Just call me Johnny.
Oh, we don't know what the verdict is yet. Too soon.
Too soon. Ooh.
And there is video evidence that I abused the dickens out of him. You better own up and tell the truth to everybody, or someone's going to take that as the honest to God's truth.
She's not abusive. Whoa! Anyone else see that low-flying bird?
They really don't see it much.
They're really kind of scary around here.
No, I'm not abusive.
No, she's not.
I don't even know where the one gun we own is in the house. And I'm the one with all the bruises.
Well, it's because you're clumsy. Oh, something clearly marked urgent. We should probably get to that. So, I guess we'll sign off.
I can't sign off looking this horrible.
Oh, you better.
No.
Because I don't think you look as bad as I do.
No. I look bad. You gotta give me my makeup back, baby. What? Thank you. Couples therapy.